Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick's Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kent State Golden Flashes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Ulatowski. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
So the Ball State Cardinals offense will have its first possession of the game. The first down for the offense. They'll leave it with him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Trying play action. Starts to scramble to the left. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Ulatowski. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Nice move to keep moving. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. Still running at the 40. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. 29 Philly. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. New set of downs after that completion. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To throw, it's Ulatowski. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They want to throw it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away.
Offense facing fourth down.
Ripping through the defense. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punt.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bennett. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Going for the big play. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're going to throw it again. Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Running back goes in motion. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Makes the grab, and he's dragged down.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Still looking on the move. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
And I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just...
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Gulatowski. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
He'll bring it back. It's Hurtado.
The return is brought down at the 33, and the Ball State offense will take over.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Line gets set. First down. He's going to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to pass on second down. He finds his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. He wants to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
It's complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? He's got an open man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Golden Flashes will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these
Afterburners coming. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy one to the back. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
The running back carries the ball. He's marked down.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Oklahoma State is just getting blown out today. I've never seen this program look so bad, and I am a man. I'm 40. They're trailing by 21 to Iowa State.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down coming up. Little touch pass to the receiver. Hard running there. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to throw. It's Ulatowski. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. He'll just keep slinging it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
You got to give this defense a ton of credit because they watch the film. They watch this offense go up and down the field. This QB throw multiple TDs their last game out. Didn't allow a TD pass in the first half. And here they are in the second half doing a nice job defending the deep ball.
Fair catch, called for and made. Offense getting set for first down. He'll keep it himself. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. The Cardinals will move the sticks.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looking at a second and short now. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Pocket starts to collapse. He'll pull it down. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run. And the Cardinals in the hurry up.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Slams it ahead. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying.
Touchdown Cardinals. And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback.
He wants to go deep. Makes the catch on the left. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Ulatowski. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks.
Trying to beat the D deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult.
He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got his man.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They move the tight end all over. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Ball State. And the pummeling has started. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's a final now and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Virginia Tech delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Logan Thomas, Tyrod Taylor, and the great Michael Vick used to do it. A top 25.
He uncorks one deep. And that pass picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ball State. How about that D coming up with a play like that? They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Ulatowski. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready.
Gonna let it fly. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And then pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the puck.